Hey, MLSP community, April Marie here, L5 leader, EMT leader within My Lead System Pro, and really excited. 2015 is just approaching us here. We're closing out 2014, and I thought it would be a really great time for us to really look at how to create your best year yet in 2015. So in order for you to really just, make a decision and make 2015 your best year, the first thing you're going to want to do is reflect on 2014. I always take the end of end of a year and really sit down and really reflect on where I was, where I am now, what types of triumphs, breakthroughs, things like that I had during the year. And a really great way to do that is, if you haven't already, is to start like a progress report is what I call it. But you could buy like a composition notebook and start writing down every single day little, even if they're small, but little accomplishments, big accomplishments. Do a lot of tracking of how many leads you got in a day, how many, if you're on Instagram, how many followers you're getting, little even things like even talking to 3 new people a day about your business, but really tracking the progress in your business from day to day, and really go through and look at quarterly where you're at. So you could even total and tally up maybe some of the bigger accomplishments throughout the year quarterly. So every 90 days you really look back and you say, wow, I accomplished I hit 15 leads in a day, I signed up 10 people in a month, stuff like that. And you can really look at some of those significant accomplishments. And one of the great ways to do that is, like I said, is to just get a composition notebook and start writing down a progress report every single day, and then making it into a quarterly thing of significant things. That's going to allow you to really look back at 2014 to 2015, if you're starting it in 2015, and really see how far you've really come in your business. And it's also going to allow you to look at where you can improve, which is even more important, which leads me to tip number 2 for really getting maximum results in 2015, which is setting your goals. Finding out where do you want to be at the end of 2015 and really being specific about it. Write down 10 major goals that you want to accomplish in 2015. Write them down on paper, and then really think about, okay, what is the most important one to you? And then what you want to do is think about what is the number 1 skill that will help you reach that goal. So going back and looking at your year and seeing what types of results you've gotten, you can see what your weaknesses are. And then you can say, okay, I need to focus more on, maybe it's investing in a skill set, like you want to do some Facebook marketing. I plan to do more Facebook marketing in 2015. Just think about what skill sets do you really need to improve on. And then that way you can really decide where you are going to invest in your skill sets at. Like, what are you going to invest in? Do you want to do Instagram? You might want to pick up Insta Lead Magic when it's available, stuff like that. Blogging, do you want to be more consistent with your content? Maybe you need to learn more about blogging so that way you can work on your consistency, and maybe you want to learn SEO, whatever it is, but really decide what that is going to be, and start investing in your skill set. So my third tip is going to work on your time management. Something that I have always actually struggled with. It's not something that's easy for me, is my time management. And I think for a lot of people that is the case, is their time management. It tends to, time tends to slip away from us, and the thing is that one of the things that I know for me in my business is I have to plan my day every single day in advance. So the night before, I need to plan out what I need to do every day, and to move my business in a direction, right, to my goals, to meet my goals. So I sit down and I write down a plan in advance for that day. So if you're not doing that already, I would definitely suggest that you do that. You could use Google Calendar. I love Google Calendar. I actually fill that baby up, and I have it email me every day with things that I'm supposed to get done. They have task lists and to-dos and things like that you could use on Google Calendar. So that's a really, really great way for you to really plan ahead and get better management, is just by, having a calendar in front of you that reminds you of things that you need to do. Another tip that I want to give you is to get into some good habits. Now, we always talk about resolutions and you know, for New Year's, you know, resolution to me is like breaking bad habits. I don't know about you, but that's the way I've always taken it. This is not about breaking bad habits. This is about creating good habits. So what you want to do is you want to get in the habit of, you know, knocking out some of those things that you have to do on your to-do list first. So whether it's going to be something like a piece of content, you know, like for me, I always tend to get my Instagram content out first thing right away in the morning, and that actually sets the stage for my whole day. So by just getting out my piece of content, whether it be blog content, Instagram content, right away, the whole day is now set for lots of success during that day of getting things done. So you definitely want to make sure that you start developing good habits. Maybe it's going to be some mindset that you're going to work on, that you're going to get consistent with mindset, you know, consistently calling your leads, things like that, but start creating those good habits. So adding to rather than taking away, although resolutions, you know, in my book, you know, it's good to, if you have a bad habit, you know, to quit, of course, but start creating some of those good ones, and you're going to have such an amazing 2015. So I'm just really excited about 2015 and the journey and the path laid before us with MLSP and all the new tools that we have coming, and it's just an exciting time to be here. So 2015, here we come. Hopefully you take these tips, and if you like them, be sure to share them all around. You can use the MLSP blog to you know, share it with your link, so that's even more powerful. But I would love to hear from you. If you got any good you know, tips from this, anything that's going to help you, if you got value from this post, be sure to leave a comment below, and I will see you guys around. If you feel free to reach out to me in the Facebook group. Bye for now. Happy New Year, everyone, and Merry Christmas.